Alright guys, so I'm going to talk real quick about the trailer drop for Omni-Man, and boy is it good. It's not a lot, we just got to see what Omni-Man can do. I don't know if I'll do this for like when they drop Peacemaker and Homelander. I just was like, dude, this trailer is so sick. So I was like, I'm going to give my my quick thoughts on the Omni-Man trailer for MK1. Everyone was wondering how Omni-Man was going to operate. And I think now the question is, how is Homelander going to differentiate from Omni-Man? Because Ed Boon and the creative team were like, yeah, even though they're both Superman facsimiles, they're gonna be much different character. They're gonna play as very different characters. I personally have been of the saying that maybe instead of Omni-Man, we use like Battle Beast to represent Invincible. Not to say Omni-Man's a bad choice; he was probably the best choice. But I'm saying, like, if you're gonna have, it felt weird to have two Superman-esque characters. And while I do trust that they'll keep their word that both characters will play differently, I am like, did we really need that other than to have, you know, Superman, a Omni-Man Homelander fight? We already got that in Death Battle. But yeah. So I was kind of backing Battle Beast, you know, kind of have like more of a weapon centric character, like more of a character that can use like up close, like, you know, maces, swords, claws, even their own fangs, and again have Michael Dorn in there. But then again, we do have J.K. Simmons, as promised. J.K. Simmons is Omni-Man in here, and I gotta say the costume looks really good. I really like J.K. Simmons. Doesn't sound like he's phoning it in. That's what I appreciate with a lot of when they get the guest voice actors. They're not phoning it in. Even Stallone didn't phone it in, surprisingly. Even I was like, okay, when he's playing, you know, Rambo, he's probably gonna like phone it in for the money. Nope, he gave his work in. He put his money in. So I think I think it's really cool that J.K. Simmons is treating this like, yeah, this is another a legit voice acting gig. It looks very like this character, even though he's a Superman character, he's very much a Superman facsimile character. It shows like he is up close and personal. Remember, Viltrumites don't have like heat vision or super breath. They just have fists. And by God, do they really utilize the fists for combat. I really like how up close and personal he is. I love that there's some kind of references to his movesets here and there. Like, even like his beatdown is basically the beatdown that he gave Invincible. He gave Mark in their fight in the show. Like, it was the exact same thing. And I swear to God, they better have a think Mark, think moment. Like, whether it be like with Bihan or Liu Kang, it'd probably be Liu Kang. Like, think Liu Kang, think. Or someone uses it. Actually, I'm actually more like, I'll bet you what will probably happen is that Omni-Man won't say it. It'll probably be like Johnny Cage. I guarantee. I'm pretty like not. I'm 80% sure it'll be Johnny Cage who says, "Think, Omni-Man, think." I hate you, and he's like, "I hate that meme," and just wails on him. Let's also talk about the fatalities real quick, because the fatalities were two that one people were expecting, the other one people weren't expecting. The first one is, of course, the head crush that he did on one of the members of his former team, and it looks really good. It looks really solid, even like how the eyeballs bulge out and pop out. I appreciate that because that was a missed opportunity. The head crush thing was a fatality that they sorely missed for Jason. When they announced Jason way back in MKX as the first guest character, my thing was, I really hope his fatality is the head crush from Part 3, where he crushes that guy's eyeball and it pops out. So it's a nice little makeup for that. I don't know if that was the intention, but that makes up for it in my book. Now, the other fatality people were thinking was when he was destroying that planet and like grabbing the guy and flying him around the planet, like ripping him to pieces, their most powerful warrior. Yeah, everyone thought that was the fatality. Nope, it's way worse. It's the train. It's literally the train. And everyone was like, it's the fucking train scene, the most traumatizing moment in the fucking show. So, yeah. Thank you, Mortal Kombat. That's gonna be fun. I also really hope we get a scene where, like, either he says it or another character says it, where he's, like, doing the combat, and they're like, you don't seem to understand. Like, it'd probably be Shang Tsung who'd be like, you don't understand, Omni-Man. This world isn't yours to conquer. And then he goes, I beg to differ. And that's when the fight breaks out. Or like he says, he's like, you don't seem to understand, Shang Tsung. Earthrealm isn't yours to conquer. Or something of that degree. I don't know. But yeah, they did a solid showing, and I think the character's out now. I do think he's out, so go get him if you have MK1, and go play as him. Now it's just a matter of how is Homelander going to play, and also how is Peacemaker is going to use those guns and probably be hopefully that he won't be broken like Aaron Black was in MKX, as well as Deadshot in Injustice. Hopefully he'll be a balanced zoner. And again, this makes me wonder of what they're going to do with Homelander and make it different. And plus, a lot of talk of if the leaks are right, the future guest character will probably be Ghostface. So looking forward to that. But anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, are you guys excited for Omni-Man finally making his appearance in MK1? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.